So I know we only have about a week left of Black History Month, but honestly, Black history should be honored all year round anyway, so I am still right on time, okay? But I wanted to share a few meaningful reads if you are looking to explore Black literary excellence. So the first book is The Three Mothers: How the Mothers of Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and James Baldwin Shaped a Nation. And this is by Anna Malaika Tubbs. So the book reframes history by reminding us that greatness in these leaders did not emerge in isolation. The mothers were thinkers, organizers, visionaries, and survivors of racism, sexism, and economic hardship. Louise Little, who was Malcolm X's mother, her story especially moved me, despite the trauma, loss, and being separated from her 8 children. Her resilience and faith endured. And that theme of strength and endurance really runs through all 3 mothers' stories and how their invisible labor shaped history. It really reframes how we look at legacy. Another timeless read is Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. This is set in pre-colonial Nigeria within an Igbo tribe, Igbo community, and it explores culture, pride, colonization, and adaptability, which is still very relevant today, right? It raises a question that is still very much relevant today, which is how do we hold on to our values while navigating an evolving, changing world? And lastly, I've started reading Freewater by Amina Luqman-Dawson. And I'm reading this with my son. So it follows 2 enslaved children who are siblings. They escape their plantation and end up in a hidden free community in the swamps. So my son has already read books about the civil rights movement and apartheid in South Africa, and I've been slowly trying to introduce him to the history of slavery and the Atlantic slave trade, but in an age-appropriate manner. So this felt like a thoughtful book to really help to start those types of discussions and conversations. But if you are looking for something a little bit lighter for your child, but still rooted in Black literary excellence, you can always explore Alexander Dumas. My son has read a few classics at this point. He's in 2nd grade, but he's read Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens. He's read The Prince and the Pauper and The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, both by Mark Twain. And then he recently also read Three Musketeers by Alexander Dumas. So it just made sense to kind of transition to this next book, which is The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. So if you are looking for great options to explore in Black literary excellence, these are great options for this month or anytime throughout the year, honestly. So yeah, these are my options or suggestions, I guess I should say. And yeah, I hope that you get a chance to check them all out.